And it's because all these little things that you have been stressing about, and it's like they catch up to you, and you're so worried about life, you're so worried about this, and you're just like, I think I'm having a panic attack. I think I'm depressed. And it's almost like when you can admit that, and you're just like, okay, I know what I can do to get help for that. I need to talk to somebody, or I need to get this out. I can't draw this out. Like, I need to get out the house, need to have a conversation with someone, but at least I know this is what I'm feeling, because um, I don't think those type of thoughts really, really came as an option years ago. I don't think it was until like the pandemic when people actually had to sit down with themselves a lot more without distractions to start realizing, man, I think a couple years ago I felt this. I remember feeling this way some years ago. I just didn't know what it was called. I went to the doctor and everything. I seriously went to the doctor for something. They were like, we can't find anything wrong with you. But I'm
It was
like,
all mental then,
it was
right?
all mental. I'm
Mental.
like, I'm having shortness of breath. It feels like somebody's sitting on my chest. They X-raying. I don't see nothing.
You're a perfect heart health, Charles.
It
Nothing
was
X-ray, nothing MRI.
friggin' panic attack,
Yeah.
man. But it wasn't nothing they could see physical, but it's like, but I could feel it, you know? So it's just now it's a lot easier to get through things now because it's it's almost like you can actually think about what's going on with you because it's like, I've experienced this before. Okay, I'm not in denial. I know what this is. I know how to work through this. I know how to get help for this, as opposed to I don't know what's wrong with me.
So Charles, like a lot of people when they leave the military, they struggle with PTSD, with depression, and most veterans struggle transitioning from the military to the civilian world. What advice can you give them?
Man, it's okay to talk to people. It's okay to talk about what's going on with you, without thinking that, without the excuse that you wouldn't understand. That's probably one of the worst excuses. Like, you just wouldn't understand. It's like, I know I don't understand, but I'm also here as a ear if you just need to talk to somebody. I'm not here to try to give you advice about anything because I ain't been what you've been through, but I'm willing to talk with you as well, man. And if you're willing to hear a different perspective, then I'll share it as well. It's like I'll share that with you because I'm okay with that. Um, and it's like I think that would be really helpful because I think when people are dealing with depression, PTSD, they don't want to say anything because you don't want to be ridiculed. You don't want the first thing somebody says is, "Man, you need to go see a therapist," and it's just like right now I just need somebody to talk to. I just need somebody to listen to me, and I don't feel comfortable with that being my first option. you know and I think that's why a lot of times people won't say anything because they immediately you're gonna get diagnosed by somebody, and you're just like, sometimes you just need an ear. I need something familiar before I venture into that. This is like almost like training wheels. you know it's like, oh, just go ahead and do it. It's just like you don't understand that that's even more difficult. It's difficult for me to talk to you or bring this to you, but now you're telling me to go find a stranger that I don't know and I gotta pay for it. It's like I just need somebody to listen to me just for a moment and not shut me out and tell me I need to get professional help. It's like, because then you're trying to make it sound like you are crazy, and that's the first thing you need to get professional help. It's like, come on, man. Don't let that be your first suggestion. It's like, can I just talk to you for a moment? So I would definitely suggest it's okay to talk to others. It's without feeling like you're gonna be ridiculed, shamed. Sometimes you just need to get it out before you make those next steps or get those suggestions to make those next steps. Sometimes you just need to talk to somebody.
Nice, nice. So I hope I asked this question correctly. Has there ever been a time with someone like want you to do a piece of art,
Mhm.
but it was so off the wall, so crazy, so weird, like, dude, I can't do this because I cannot be associated with anything like this. Like any kind of like off the wall painting, like it's so weird, so outlandish, like maybe illegal pornographic, just like something like or like dynamic or whatever the case may be, where like, hey, I can do this, but there's no way I can sign my name with this because I can't be associated with something like this.
Um, I don't I don't think that anybody has bought me something ridiculous. I think because when they start looking at my work or looking at my page, they know not to bring me something like that.
Okay.
So it's like, yeah, go someplace else with that because you already know if you come to me, it's like, no. It's like,
Mhm.
so I hadn't, thank goodness I hadn't been brought anything off the wall that,
Okay.
because
Good.
something like that, because it's like, I think your reputation can speak for you, but then people start looking at your body of
Mhm.
work and they can assess that, okay, yeah, this is probably something. I don't think this person, I
Yeah.
ain't even want to waste my time
Yeah.
because I'll be real quick to be like, yeah, no, that's not gonna be
Okay.
for me.